Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny and I am that props girl. I am so excited because I am actually going to be shaking things up around here and changing the way I do this channel a little bit. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you would know that I do a lot of DIY stuff. I'm a props maker, and so I show you guys some of the things I make for theatre. Obviously theatre isn't really running at the moment because of the virus, but when theatre starts back up again, you will still be seeing reveals of the props that I make, and we will still be doing DIY stuff. That's not going to change. But what is going to change is actually the way that I do my videos and what I want to do with you guys. There are stacks of people out there who actually do DIY videos, and I really don't want to take a platform away from them. But what I've realized is lacking is actually a safe place where people can come and learn creative skills and actually demystify some of the theories and ideas behind creativity. I think for so long the world has seen creativity as this mystical thing that only a certain elite group of people actually get blessed with, and that's actually not true at all. I really want to help you guys discover and learn more about creativity, then discover your own creative potential and just bust some myths out there about what creativity is. Be sure to stick around until the end to hear today's myth that I am busting wide open. If you're still with me, I hope you enjoy this video. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and the bell next to the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of my future videos. And without further ado, let's jump into today's video. In my line of work, it's actually very rare that someone comes to me with a bunch of materials and says make something. They normally come to me with an end product in mind. For example, a director comes to me and says, I need 40 parasols for this scene, and I use that as an example because that is what happened to me a few years ago, and I did make 40 parasols. But they come to me with an end product and say, this is what I want, make it happen. They don't come to me with, here's all this stuff, please use it to make this. And sometimes that does happen, but that's a rare, like 15, maybe 20% of the time. Really the only constraints that I get given are budgetary. The rest is up for grabs. And you know what, that's actually what happens in life. Sometimes like a boss will come to you and say, hey, I need this done. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. And that's really where we get to put in our creative sort of flavor and timbre there, which is actually super exciting. But that's part of the creative process that I'm wanting to try and elaborate a little bit on. So I want to start by promising you that every single thing that I make on this channel and show you guys is going to be something practical that either I'm using in a show or I need for everyday life. And it will always be solving a problem or fixing a gap that there is. So the problem for the director is they need this prop for that scene. Great, okay, we are creatively problem solving that for the director. Or I might find something around my house as I have today and go on, I need to make something to fix that problem, and that's what we're gonna do. So my problem today is cable management on my desk, which is why I'm filming this at my desk again. So in my desk caddy, I have got little spaces for my headphones, and I love the fact that my headphones have a space. However, I hate the fact that they always end up tangled. It doesn't matter how many times I wrap them up neatly, they just end up unraveling and they fall out of the caddy, and it's just frustrating. I also have the same thing happening behind my computer screen where I have all the cables for my Fitbit charger and my hard drive and my keyboard and all these things that have to be connected. There's all this surplus length of cord and I don't know what to do with it. And I've previously linked it up with a bulldog clip, and that's fine. But the reality is I actually need my bulldog clips back because I do use them. And today I'm actually just going to be making really simple little cord clips is what I'm calling them. I don't know what they're actually called, but basically a way of clamping around your cord without damaging it or breaking it and making it look really cute. I saw this on Pinterest and really liked it, and so I thought, hey, let's give that a go. I'm going to be trying 2 different methods today and we will see how it turns out. So I've just got some felt from a project that I had laying around, and I've popped my headphones on it and I'm just measuring how it fits, and I've now grabbed some Velcro and I'm just cutting it so we can put that in place. And I've got the sticky back Velcro, which is really handy if you use that. And I am just measuring it here to see where we're going to put the other piece. There we go. That should fit nicely. We're just going to check that one.
yep, that fits. And now where we're going to put our other piece there. We've still got one left over, but we have to wait until we put our back on. Here is some purple felt which I had left over as well, which I wanted to use to decorate, and I'm just going to take my trusty hot glue gun and attach that there. Little side note, I would put a little bit of hot glue on the pieces of Velcro just to make sure they really are fastened. And there are those pesky headphones unraveling again. This is why we need this tool. And we will put our last piece of Velcro on there now, and there we go. That works really well, and it sits in the cubby really nicely. So with some of the leftovers, I'm actually just attaching some Velcro to them as well, and they are going to just grab some of the cords that are sitting behind my computer nicely. So you can see that just wraps up really well, and now it's all neat and tidy behind my computer. I also found with my laptop cable, I was having the same problem with the cable management. So I'm actually going to take a toilet roll and some marble contact paper, which I used in my last video, which I'll link for you down below and on the screen if you didn't see that one. And I'm not going to take a ruler though, I'm just going to try and press it straight onto the cardboard itself. It seems to be sticking quite well. So I'm going to take some scissors now and cut a line through it just so we can put our cable inside, but I am, really impressed with that.
Okay, so today's myth that we are busting wide open is the belief that creativity and art are the same thing. I'm here to tell you they are not. Art or crafts or things that are classified as the arts, they are just the outworking of creativity. They do not actually equal creativity. That is not what creativity is. Creativity, I find, is actually more about problem solving, which is why I started off this video by telling you I had a problem with my cable management. I wanted to fix it, but I didn't want to spend money, and so it meant I was going to have to make something, and that's fine. I was solving a problem that I had. My outworking of my creativity does fall into the craft, arty sort of thing, but that doesn't mean that yours has to. You don't have to be an artistic person in order to be creative. We actually all have the potential to be creative. We all have a right side of the brain, and that's where our creativity lives. And so whatever way your creativity manifests itself, there's no right or wrong. So we all have creative potential and ability. And I'm so excited that I get to partner with you and help you discover yours. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button if you would like to see more, and the bell next to the subscribe button so you don't miss a single one. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.